Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. So to continue with the trend of, trying to keep up with doing some Legends content, we are going to be taking on the new worldwide raid today. So this is the new worldwide raid. It's against Jiren. So obviously to tie in with our kind of USS theme going on here. So we're taking on Jiren. There's a list of bonus characters. For those of you who haven't done worldwide raids before, there are challenges, there are damage-based rewards, there are mission-based rewards, and then there are also rewards that you get for just completing certain tasks, score challenge rewards. So we're going to auto battle here. Units that have bonus are Universal Survival Saga units or God Key units. So you're going to want to try and focus in on those. As you can see, just changing a couple of things up here. The nice thing is that the game is actually currently, giving out the Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Goku, who are actually bonus based characters for this event. So you can actually utilize them quite well. I think overall you can use them. I've got a link in the top right hand corner on how best you can start working on them. But yeah, they're going to be very, very helpful and they're very decent for this event. So yeah, from that perspective, you do get a nice free to play option, which is always cool. With worldwide raids, your goal is to achieve certain tasks to get certain kind of bonus like scores and everything. So you're going to want to keep your eyes out on that, and try and really make sure that you fulfill those tasks, because you get scores for doing joint clashes, you get scores for finishing the boss, you get scores for doing co-op rising rushes and things like that. So yeah, Jiren has, or the requirement is 1.7 million battle power. It's not too hard. As you can see, we're using a 3-star tech Vegeta for this run. It's a Legends Limited Vegeta, but we're using a 3-star Vegeta. So it's really not too high a requirement. There's quite a few free-to-play units you can utilize for this. The Goku, the Vegeta, they both have very high raw power in this, so you can pretty much just use those once you've got them to a decent place. Soul boost them, throw on their equipment, and you should be fine. That's what the friend that I am working with here is doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Co-op worldwide raids are pretty straightforward. So you just need to essentially do what you do. It's a co-op raid, so it's just kind of a slightly beefier version of a co-op raid. But really you shouldn't have too many issues. So you want to intercept the enemy's attacks when you have a full vanishing gauge, so that you can vanish out. You then want to, here, except I didn't have a full vanishing gauge, so I just took damage instead. So you want to obviously do that. That's generally your best point of call. Then of course you want to build up your meter. You want to take them out. You want to get double rising rushes, so you want to both rising rush at the same time. That's gonna do a lot of damage. As you can see, I get my rising rush, ally will pause there, and then I'll use mine as well, and then we're all very good to go. Doing a co-op rising rush nets you 50 points, I believe, which is good, and you'll see that tally up at the end. But it also just does a lot of damage, a lot of big damage. As you can see, Jiren took a crap ton of damage there, so that's very, very good. Obviously, the fear is that Jiren will burst back, but he doesn't seem to be too hard. Considering my ally is using a free-to-play unit and I'm using a 3-star Vegeta, it's not like we're running the most ridiculously optimal units. Just honestly, just running what we have on hand with a decent auto team behind it. So you shouldn't really have too many issues overall. If you've never done a co-op raid or something like that before, it's a really good time. It's really quite fun. You can do them with your friends as well. So you can create sessions and co-op in with your friends, which is all really cool. And yeah, just something really quite fun and enjoyable, at least overall. But yeah, for me, I think, oh, as you can see here, there's a rising rush being performed on me. So here, you and your friend want to try and take different ones, so you can kind of cover your bases in terms of not taking damage, which we did there, thankfully, because otherwise I would have been KO'd like you can't believe. And we'll finish it off with a rising rush here, and yeah, pretty straightforward. Worldwide raid's pretty cool. Some good rewards. There's like over 300 or 400 chrono crystals that you can get from this easily, without doing too much work. Just doing your 3 daily attempts for your limited rewards. You can do more if you really want to maximize them, but the important thing is you have to kind of do all of it before the boss is taken out. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get all the rewards. As you can see there, we got our limited time rewards, some hoi poi capsules, and some raid tokens. You can see there we got 60 points in total, and you can see how they do that 160 points in total. Sorry, you can see how they do that metric as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For Jiren, you need to do 500 million in total for the rewards, and you will go through that just now. So yeah, there's some cool things you can buy. Some, multi-Z power, which is always cool. The Zenkai souls are also always really good. There's some summon tickets. There's resources. I'm going to start buying the Zenkai souls because I really need to start Zenkai souling units. Like, it really needs to be a thing. So yeah, if you go to the raid here, you'll see that I have 450 million out of 500 million left. Once I've cleared the 500 million, I will get the joint damage rewards there on the first slot, and then the combat rewards are from your combat points, and that's that 160 points that I got at the end. So as long as I do those 160 points, then if I do that 3 times a day, that's 480, and then if you do 480 per day, you should end up with around 2,000. So you can see they do give rewards for like constantly retrying and constantly doing the event, because the combat points don't change. Just the limited time rewards will change. The combat points will not change. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of criteria: simultaneous rising rush, destroying shield, landing dual impacts. But for the most part, it's stuff you should like accumulate in play. Like, most times you'll be able to accumulate it unless you both have such an optimal team that you're just not going to struggle and you can kill them automatically. If you want to play with your friends, press the invite button, and you can obviously just arrange to play with your friends. Always quite helpful, especially if you just want to kind of give a good go at it. Always a bit more fun, like in general, I think, than just playing with randoms. But it's not really the end of the world. And here you can see the rewards for attempts. You just have to try it 3 times a day. It's up for 5 days. And you'll complete all of this, which is, pretty sizable amounts of chrono crystals on its own anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it though. There's nothing too much to say. Like I said, if you are struggling, there is that free-to-play Vegeta, that one there. You can see our power went up automatically. And he already comes with some pretty decent equipment from his story. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are enjoying the worldwide raid. I like the co-op stuff the most, so for me this is cool. And I always make sure I do my 3 attempts daily. Always make sure I get my stuff done. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it or leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, take care and bye.